Listen, I think it's interesting because I felt bad for like when I said like at the end of the charity stream I said I'm gonna take a break for a little while and then I went on the trip. I guess I kind of just didn't want to. It's difficult to say what's going on because people want to be, people always want to be careful about where they're going and what they're doing. But at the end of the day, I think that it's kind of a necessary step, honestly. A necessary step for me is telling myself that I don't need to, is that you can have like concern and you can have sort of an idea that, oh, I hope he's all right. But what you need to understand is that we both have our own lives. And if I'm not tweeting, it probably means that I'm just out touching grass and taking care of myself. So, I understand the worry, but I am definitely capable of taking care of myself. So I feel like it's a necessary step, and I feel more comfortable talking about this kind of thing now. But I've already had a couple people jump down my throat on in good old Streamlabs donations and say like, "Why didn't you tell us where you were going?" Blah, blah, blah. And I can't help but feel like beforehand, I might have been like, "Oh no, God, I'm sorry," and let me make a big statement about it and stuff. But I think that this is a good thing. I think that people who would like take that out on me, probably just not good to fall down the rabbit hole of trying to, again, as is my tendency, to please everyone I can. So I think that it's just a necessary step of changing the kind of behavior that's associated with me and and unfortunately with some kindred sometimes, is to just help you understand that I'm a very capable grown adult man, a very old man with lots of very potent skill in combat. I will be fine no matter where I go, and you shouldn't need to spare all my days off. You shouldn't need to start fretting about where I've gone. It's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for me either to be worrying every time I need to take a little bit of time off. Proud of that. Get mental wellness. Yeah, I will. Akuro is really proud of you for holding fast to your boundaries. It's so scary. It's terrifying to stand up to people. Really terrifying. And I'm realizing that every time I do it, I'm like, ugh, it feels so weird, to have to hear those things and to then be like, no, but I just have to do it. I have no choice. I just have to do it in order to be better, in order to feel better, but also to just be better as a person who makes stuff for online. So just have this worry that if I'm always like backpedaling away from like weird behavior, and even if I don't think I am, even if I'm like unwittingly enabling weird behavior, it's just terrifying and alienating for new people. And all I want to do is just have everything feel cozy and happy, and people jumping down my throat if I fail to tweet if my plans change. It shouldn't make a difference to your life if I stream or don't. If you're staying up late, or if you're like compromising your sleep schedule just to catch a stream from me, that is your prerogative, not mine. I don't owe you the responsibility. If I say I will stream at this time on this day and make a waiting room and then just kind of don't without giving an explanation, you have a right to be annoyed. Certainly, like that's an actual plan, but like saying something vague like, bye, I'm gonna take a break, and then out of nowhere sort of being like, I expected you to do something. Well, that's your expectation, I'm aware now that I think that my attitude towards content creation is changing quite a lot, and the things that I enjoy doing are changing quite a lot. I think that there may come a time when I will always try to stream. If I can stream in a week, like sort of 4 or 5 times, I will. And that won't change. But I think there will come a time when a lot of what I do is focused on, work behind the scenes to make really, really insane, cool stuff that you'll all get to enjoy, and kind of, reinvesting a lot of what I've been able to earn through this into, projects that you feel like you can be proud of. I need to. And at the moment, so much of what I'm doing behind the scenes is making me incredibly happy. And so I think that for a long time, what I'm looking forward to is just being able to kind of touch base with you all, and to be able to make streams that you can, like I say, you can feel comforted by, that you can laugh at, and everything like that. but also to step back and always be able to reconfirm that, yes, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, and I'm working on all sorts of big stuff. And I think that that's kind of exciting, you know, but we'll see. It's new and it's scary, but I'm going to keep trying. Okay, I've been talking too much and I need to take a break and I need to relax, but all I want to say is thank you for listening to me waffle again. But all I want to say now is that I am really thankful for your patience in this time where I've been so uncomfortable, you know, and when I've been figuring out so much about myself. It's definitely not an ideal experience for an audience member to be proxy to someone going through this much, but I appreciate your patience nonetheless, and I hope that I can go through enough personal growth by the time the big project comes out so that I can treat that as sort of like, you know, not a fresh start, but like a new way of looking at things. That's all. And maybe by then, I don't want to set deadlines for myself, but I'll work to be in a new way, I guess. That's what I'd like. A bit of a new chapter, I suppose. Season 2.